I'm the lead interior designer for the Melbourne Park Stage 3 redevelopment project. My role is to work closely with the architects in ensuring that the interiors complement the architecture.
So my name is 𝗠𝗱𝗏𝗃𝗧𝗏. I'm a furniture designer and I'm a business owner for Anarcha Studio and for ACP Atelier as well.
My name is 𝗠𝗱𝗏𝗃𝗧𝗏. Basically, I'm part of the sales team, so we're out representing partners like 𝗠𝗱𝗏 and a lot of our other brands that make up our stable of portfolio.
My name's Alex. I'm a Global Special Projects Manager at IHS. We're a family-run business. I work with my old man, Nick, my brother Zach. It's a joy to come to work every day. We all have a laugh, we all get along.
Our design process is a really collaborative one from the outset. We've collaborated really closely with Melbourne and Olympic Parks, Tennis Australia, Development Victoria, and Sport and Recreation Victoria. This collaborative process has ensured that we've been able to deliver the best possible design outcomes for this state-of-the-art facility.
For such a prominent project, there's a lot of stakeholders, but they were great to work with, understanding their vision for what they had for the spaces and the light, and obviously taking on board what the certain applications and all those sort of things were.
The unique thing about Centrepiece was that they just picked us and it gave us the capacity to get really intimate with the project and its requirements, work closely with the other people involved, like the interior designers. They really put a lot of time into selecting the right equipment.
I wanted to create a bar stool and I had sort of an end product in mind, and I wanted the bar stool to be suitable for residential and commercial application. I knew I wanted it to be have a metal frame, and I knew I wanted to have an upholstery part on it. So I do a few ideations in sketchbooks. I sort of refine the design, the proportions, and the details. And once I'm at that stage where I feel this is right, I then start discussing that with the manufacturers. Once we got into prototyping, we only had just a few little things that we changed, but it was really good to go.
The considerations into the equipment were that we needed to make sure that the equipment was firstly aesthetically pleasing. We needed to make sure that it had operational efficiency in mind and also the guest experience in mind.
When designing the interiors for Centrepiece, we considered that it was an extension of the architecture and the civic nature of the precinct. This was reflected through the robustness of materials and the carefully considered interiors detailing.
Generally, design process is once I know the product that I want to design, I go pen to paper. Once I feel like I've got an idea that's well formed, I sort of refine the design, the proportions. I then start discussing that with the manufacturers.
We would sketch on a napkin, for instance, or a piece of paper, and then it would turn into a drawing. And then they would add bits and bobs on there and send it back and forth until we found the perfect design.
We work closely with a lot of local manufacturers that sort of follow the same values as us. So we're looking for ethical design, authentic design as well.
It's about making sure that we design something that doesn't have to go to landfill, that can be used again and again and again. Our company focuses on the sustainability area. It's no different to a great Aston Martin being built and still sitting in your garage 50 years later.
It's our responsibility as designers and manufacturers for products that are well designed and then are made with ideally sustainable products, and that also have longevity and durability.
So Centrepiece is a world leader in terms of sustainability, and upon completion will achieve LEED Gold certification, which is recognised as international best practice.
Obviously, Melbourne Park is a prominent sort of location for multiple events across the year, so I was just getting an understanding on how the furniture will be used for different styles of events and exposed to the elements, making sure that the product would last. The final product's going to be pretty amazing, which looking forward to.
My favourite interior feature of Centrepiece would have to be the function room carpet. We worked really closely with the Centrepiece team in creating a design that was reflective of the dappled light and shadows created by the gum trees on site.
We worked closely with NH more trying to get some uniformity with the furniture and the other surrounding finishes, so we'd work with them in line with the carpet manufacturers and the like, just to make sure that everything had a sort of uniform approach to it and everything. There was no clashes from fabrics in adjacent areas and finishes and stuff like that.
There's a series of furniture pieces that have been specially designed for Centrepiece. The intimate detail that the architects and Centrepiece went into to design really unique pieces, aesthetically joined to, I guess, the aesthetics of Centrepiece's venue. We're talking about cocktail tables where the edge profile has been specifically changed to suit the interiors of the building. There's buffet and live cooking stations that basically give a taste of the ballroom when they're in the pre-function area. So guests will be able to walk into the pre-function area, see the buffet stations, and they'll get a taste of the timbers that they're about to be welcomed into when they walk into the ballroom.
Centrepiece is the next generation of function centre. It creates a true connection between inside and outside and offers premium external function spaces. The pre-function room features 100 metres of glazing, which offers views over the central terrace, Rod Laver Arena and Garden Square. The function room opens up to an undercover outdoor terrace, which offers grand views of the city skyline.
You know, I think Centrepiece is really going to be a major venue when it comes to international people coming to Melbourne. It's great to see these collaborations with local businesses, local designers and local manufacturing. It's really there to showcase what Melbourne has to offer.
You haven't even realised in a restaurant, but the furniture does create part of the atmosphere. So we think Centrepiece is going to really do well in regards to international guests coming in for conferencing and having a taste of what we really truly call now an Australiana.